Thanks for staying with us. You tuned into The Agenda. We now take you back to the Northwest. This is where ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to lead the Letsema campaign in the province. Our reporter Sentleeng Lehihi is there for us. Sentleeng, thank you so much for your time once again. It seems like the stage is now set for this particular leg of the Letsema campaign. What's happening there now?
Thank you, Mxolisi. Good afternoon to you and our viewers. Indeed, the streets of Budibe are colored green, black and gold as ANC supporters have hit the streets in anticipation of being joined by ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa as he unleashes the Letsema campaign here in the trouble-torn Ditsobotla local municipality. Indeed, the stage has been set with less than 2 weeks to go for the by-elections to be held. You'll understand that the council there was actually dissolved after the municipality was put under administration under Section 1391C, which saw this happening due to, the ongoing service delivery shortcomings, continued political infighting, and duplication within the municipal council. You remember this council had 2 mayors, 2 speakers, 2 councils, and the list goes on and on. So it was clear that a redefinition of realities had to be sought. We understand that in this area, which is quite known for its cement deposits, industry also faces quite a number of challenges with regards to service delivery. We know that companies such as Clover have pulled out their operations in this area given the lack of access to water and other services. You'll understand that this trouble-torn municipality also has quite a significant debt owing ESCOM over 800 million. You'll also understand that the Auditor General's report also painted quite a very bleak picture regarding, misstated facts in its submissions or the submissions of the municipality. But to get a better understanding on what is this Letsema going to bring here to this troubled area, we're going to speak to NDC member I Zizi Kodwa. Thank you so much for availing yourself for us here. The Letsema campaign, why bring it here, especially at this very moment?
Well, it's not just a coincidence. Remember that this is a national campaign. The president has been elsewhere in the country, has been to Gauteng, has been to the Northern Cape. This campaign is to connect the African National Congress with the people, among other things, to resolve the problems, but also to strengthen the effectiveness of local government, because it's an important sphere of delivery local government. In the Northwest, we come here to this Tisopotla. It's one of the municipalities that has faced many challenges, almost to a point of collapse. And I think the African National Congress, through the president, will have to apologize how the people who have not been able to deliver service delivery in the area. The issues of ill-discipline, the issues of lack of delivery over a period of time. But we think that those individuals were deployed by the ANC coming from communities. They do not represent the wishes of the people. They represent their own interest. And we think out of this, the ANC will still emerge strong. It will self-correct, because what we have seen here is self-inflicted pain by members of the African National Congress who became ill-disciplined. 2 mayors, 2 chief whips, almost everything parallel, which has collapsed the municipality. And I think these people from this area deserve the better. And that the African National Congress, as it emerges out of this by-election, it will emerge a better organization.
But indeed, the ANC faces a mammoth task, maintaining the faith of the people. You had 21 seats that you gained in the November elections, but now we are seeing high political contestation. And some say with the ANC leadership, we've seen this municipality being placed under administration many a times before, and no difference has been seen.
What is important is the ANC, firstly, we admit where we make mistakes. I think a lot of mistakes by our own comrades have disappointed us as the African National Congress. We must make that point very clear and publicly, that those whom we deployed, we trusted them, but they have disappointed the African National Congress, and therefore we have a responsibility as the ANC to go back to the same voters and say to them, the African National Congress has acknowledged that we made certain promises of service delivery. If you look at the infrastructure here, that tells you the story about a municipality that is almost non-existent. And we think that as we go to this by-election, we will deploy comrades that will, firstly, they will respect the desires and the wishes of the communities of Tisopotla to make sure that they deliver service delivery. And I think the president's presence here also reinforces the fact that we do acknowledge that indeed we are where we are, among others. We need to get out of this situation. It's only the African National Congress that must self-correct in that situation, which is why we are here.
Thank you very much for your time, Tate Kodwa. Doesn't Tate Kodwa explaining to us here what this Letsema program program actually entails, anticipating that, you know, the president will likely speak on, you know, the deployment that we've seen that has not led to prosperity in this area, and them needing to tweak it to ensure that those who are trusted with providing services for these communities do so. But to have a better understanding on how this program is going to unfold, let's speak to the provincial spokesperson. Ramaphosa, explain to us now, after the president leaves the home of the traditional leadership, where is he expected to go and which other stakeholders is he going to engage with?
Well, the president from here will be going to the mini rally, which will be held by Sentleeng Taxi Rank. He will then talk to the supporters and members of the ANC and members of the community. After that, the president will go to a meeting with the stakeholders, your business people, your farmers. They will have an engagement at 2 o'clock, and thereafter the president will then address the branch of all the branches. The BEC have been invited to have a meeting with the president.
Thank you so much for your time, Ramaphosa. That's Ramaphosa, the spokesperson of the ANC in the province, explaining to us the quite a long agenda that is going to unfold as we see the president going to engage with community members, speak to stakeholders, including local businesses, and then finalize with a meeting with all the branches of Nakamudiri Molema until we see him leave the engagement with the local Khosi here. Back to you in studio.
Sentleeng Lehihi out there for us. Thanks very much indeed for that update.